Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Chakwera here again. Today, I'll be teaching you guys 4 tips you need to know before trading the news. Actually, I traded CPI yesterday, and it didn't really go well for me because I think I made some mistakes, which I'm gonna teach you guys the mistakes I made and how and what I learned from it, and how you guys can trade news better. So today, 4 tips. First of all, the news is like a very, very good opportunity for anyone who is a forex trader to make money in the market. So, because the market is actually very, very volatile. So, the first tip I'm gonna give you guys is these tips are very, very important tips you need to know. So, the first tip is, guys, you only need to trade the important news in the market, not because you see is a USD news or is a pound news or is a yen news. That means it's a very, very important news. You only trade the most important news in the market, because in the market we have like the news that are less volatile and the news that are more volatile, that will bring more volatility and more opportunity in the market for we traders to make money from. So we're gonna be trading only the best and like the more important news in the market. That's number one tip: trading the best and important news in the market. So number two, guys, number two tip I'm gonna give you guys is you don't have to always jump into the market because it's news. You always need to wait for the news release before you jump into the market. Sometimes, like yesterday, CPI news came out strong, but I made a mistake because I was already, from my analysis, I was seeing like a good sell opportunity from the level the gold was yesterday. And I also knew that okay, gold might want to run into 1725 level before dropping. But it didn't happen that way because when the news came out, it was very, very weak. Dollar was weak. That's why we saw like a very, very huge spike on gold yesterday. So always wait for the news release before you jump in on a buy or you jump in on a sell. That's number two. So number three tips, guys. So maybe now, for example, news is 2 o'clock and you actually opened your chart around 2:30, 2:40, and you've seen like okay, the news has just passed, and okay, so since the news just passed, there must still be opportunity in the market. No, it doesn't work that way. You just have to know that the news in the market actually lasts for like 30 to 1 hour, and it's all done. So you don't have to like jump in hours later after the news is already done, just because you want to trade or just because you feel like okay, the news just has happened, I can still jump on the market and make some money. Yes, you can jump on the market and make some money, but actually it's not always like that. So number four tip is always have your analysis, your technical analysis down. Always have your analysis down, because why it's very, very good to have your analysis down is yesterday I had my analysis down and I was looking for a good sell opportunity. But when the news came out, it didn't actually correspond with my analysis, so it went sideways for me. So if you have your analysis down, let's say you had your analysis and it's giving you a good sell opportunity and good for you, the news comes out and dollar is very, very strong, you should be selling at that particular moment. You don't have to go against your trading uh analysis, your trading plan, or your risk management you have on that particular trade. So having your technical analysis is very, very important. So technical analysis, very, very important. The the important thing is if your technical analysis is corresponding with the news, boom, there you go, you make a lot of money from the news. The last one is not actually a tip, it's just like something I just want to drop for you guys. So basically, if you don't want to like go through the stress and like the anxiety, being scared to trade the news, you can simply do one thing: just stay off the market. If there is news, a very, very strong news, also if you have an open trade, you might want to close out, or you might want to move your stop loss to entry and let the trade play out the way you have it. So these are the 4 important tips you need to know before trading the news, because You don't just jump in blindly in the market because it's a USD news and say, okay, USD news, guys, let's make money. No, it doesn't work that way. So I just learned that recently, and I'm dropping it out for you guys to also learn from my mistake, so you don't make the same mistake that I made yesterday. So stay safe. Peace out.